Very good afternoon, class. Today we are going to start the new chapter of fractions, chapter number 5th. This is lecture number 1st. So start with the fraction and its type. Then type of fraction. In type of fraction we have 5 type of fraction. Okay, in your syllabus. Then conversion of mixed fraction into improper and proper into mixed. Then unlike and like fraction, difference between unlike and like, and representation of a fraction in number line. So let us start with. So student, what is fraction? A fraction generally indicate, or fraction means the equal part of whole. Whole means if you consider a circle, like a circle or complete circle as one, then if you can divide into two parts. So the two parts, the first one, above part and below part, are the two equal parts of the circle. So we can say that the above part is half of the total part, or we can say that if we have two parts, so above part is one of the two, and below one is another half, or we can say that below one is one of the two of another part. Okay, one of the two and one of the two. Okay, so we can add that if we add both of the part, we can see that this is 2 by 2 and we can see it is 1, and 1 is as a complete figure. 1 is always indicate the completeness of anything in the fraction. Okay, like we have a square. If we have a square and we can divide into 4 parts, and we can shade 3 of the 4 regions. Then the shaded part are the 3 by 4. 3 by 4 are the shaded part, and the unshaded part is 1 by 4. Okay, unshaded part is 1 by 4. If we add both of them, then we have 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4, which is equal to 4 by 4, which show the 4 by 4 show the completeness of the square, means the figure is completed now. So this is the complete figure, or complete square, or complete circle, anything which is given in the example or question. Okay, so start with the type of fraction. The type of fraction is very important. The first one is like fraction. So like fraction, what is like fraction? So you have to note down both of the example in your copy. Okay, fraction with definition, and then these two. Next heading is type of fraction. In type of fraction, we have first one is like fraction. Like fraction. So what is like fraction? If denominator of the two fraction is same, then it is known as the like fraction. Okay, like we have to compare two fractions, then we can say that two fractions are like or unlike. We cannot consider a single fraction as like or unlike fraction. Okay, for this we have at least two fractions. So for that, if we have 2 by 5, 3 by 5, 4 by 5, then we can say that if denominator of a fraction is same, then the fraction is known as like fraction. Okay, you have to write down the definition if you want. Then if the denominator of a fraction is same, then it is known as like fraction. Then second one is unlike fraction. Unlike fraction. For unlike fraction, we can say that if the denominator of a fraction is different, okay, a fraction, if you have 3 to 4 fractions like 2 by 5, 3 by 4, 5 by 2, 9 by 5. So if the fraction having, this is 3. So if the fraction having the different denominator, then these are known as the unlike fraction. Okay. Then third one, we have the third topic is proper fraction. Proper fraction is when the fraction, the numerator in a fraction is less than the denominator. Proper. Then we have improper fraction. Okay, proper improper than mixed. Mixed is a type of improper fraction. Okay, in proper fraction the numerator is always less than the denominator, like 2 by 5, 3 by 4, 1 by 2. These are the proper fraction. Proper means if the numerator is less than the denominator. If denominator is greater than the numerator, like 5 by 2, 6 by 5, 9 by 4, 11 by 2, these are the improper fraction. If numerator of a fraction is greater than the denominator, then it is known as improper fraction. Next one is mixed fraction. Okay, a mixed fraction is the form of improper fraction. In it you have to convert the improper fraction in the form of mixed fraction. How it is? Like if you have 5 by 2 as improper fraction, we can divide 5 by 2. Okay, 2 to the 4, then the remaining part is 1. So by using the clockwise direction, okay, you can say that 2 whole 1 upon 2. This is written as 2 whole 1 upon 2. Means 2 complete 1 by 2. We can say that 2 complete 1 by 2 means 2 is completed, then 1 by 2 you have to add. Okay, so 2 whole 1 by 2. This is written as in the form of mixed fraction. Okay, so this is the these are the types of fraction, in which like fraction, unlike fraction, proper, improper, and mixed fraction. If you want to convert this 9 by 4, then 4 to the 8. Okay, 9 by 4, then 4 to the 8, 8 whole 1 by 2. 5 by 2 is 2 whole 1 by 2. 11 by 2, 11 by 2 is 5 whole 1 by 2. Okay, 6 by 5, 6 by 5 is 1 whole 1 upon 5. 1 whole 1 upon 5. Okay, the next one is equivalent fraction. Okay, one more important term is equivalent fraction. Okay, so now we have some more basic terms. The first one is equivalent fraction. If we have 1 by 2 as a fraction, okay, 1 by 2, and if we have to write down one more equivalent fraction which is equal to 1 by 2, we have to multiply just 1 by 2 into 2 into 2. So this fraction become 2 by 4. Okay, so these two are equivalent fraction because we can convert this fraction also in this fraction. Okay, like if you divide numerator and denominator by 2, so it become 1 and it become 2. So 1 by, okay, again 1 by 2 into 3 into 3. So this become 3 divided by 6, 3 by 6, another fraction. If you divide it, the numerator and denominator by 3, then 3 1 is 3 and 3 2 is 6. Again it in the form of 1 upon 2. So these are the equivalent fraction. Okay, we have a infinite number of equivalent fraction for a given value of fraction. Okay, like if you want to find out the 5 equivalent fraction to 2 by 3, so first one is 2 into 2 4 and 3 into 2 6. Okay, second one is 2 into 3 6 and 3 into 3 9. Okay, then 4 2 4 is 8 and 3 4 is 12. Then 2 5 is 10 and 3 5 is 15. 2 6 is 12 and 3 6 is 18. So these are unequal. Why? Because in the first one we can divide by 2, so it become 2 by 3. Divide by 3, become 2 by 3. Divide by 4, 4 to the 8, 4 3 is 12. 5 to the 10 and 5 3 is 15. 6 to the 12 and 6. So these are the equivalent fraction. Okay, in which we can convert a fraction by multiplying both numerator and denominator in their next form of the equivalent fraction. Okay, now we have lowest form. So lowest form is, this is the lowest form. Okay, like this by using example, if we have 36 upon 45 as a number and we have to find out the lowest form of this number. So first of all we have to divide this number by 9 because these two numbers are in the table of 9. So 9 4 is 36 and 9 5 is 45. So 4 by 5 is the lowest form of this fraction. Okay, 4 by 5 is the lowest form of this fraction. Now one more example. 12 upon 100. Okay, divide both the term by 4. 4 3 ja 12 and 4 2 ja and 4 5 ja. Okay, so this is 3 upon 25. So 3 upon 25 is the lowest form of 12 upon 100. Now next one is conversion of unlike into like fraction. So conversion of unlike into like means we have to convert like unlike fraction. For example, we have two unlike fraction. 2 by 5. Sorry, 1 minute. We have 2 by 5 and 3 by 4 are two fractions which are unlike. Unlike why? Because the denominator are different. Now we have to convert these fraction into like fraction. Take LCM of both of the fraction. The LCM of 5 and 4 is 20. So 5 and 4 is 20. So we have to multiply this by 4 and this by 5. 4 into 5. So we have to multiply also in the numerator by the same digit. Okay. 2 into 4. So the first one become 8 by 20 and second one become the 15 by 20. Okay, 8 by 20 and 15 by 20. So these are the fraction which convert in the form of this, and also we can say that these are the lowest form. This is the lowest form of this fraction and this is the lowest form of this fraction. Now we have both are the in the form of the same denominator, so we can say that these are the like fraction. Okay, these are like fraction. Also we can say that which one is greater and which one is smaller. The 15 upon 20 is greater than 8 by 20. It means 3 by 4 is always greater than 2 upon 5. So we can say that 3 by 4 is larger than the 2 upon 5. By using this, without calculation we cannot say that because we don't know the 3 upon 4, 0.75 or even we have to convert this fraction into decimal, then we can say that the 3 by 4 is greater than 12. Or either we can directly convert by using the like fraction. We can see that 15 by 20 is greater than 8 by 20. Okay, now I think very clear. This is very clear. So okay student, now we have the next topic is representation of fraction on number line. Okay, representation of fraction on number line. Okay, so question, let we have a fraction 2 by 5 and we have to represent this fraction into the number line. Then second one we have the 6 upon or we can 7 by 3. Okay, this is the proper fraction and this is improper fraction. How we can represent a proper or improper fraction in number line, we can see. Let us, okay, I think you are very familiar with the number line. Okay, so both are the positive number, so we can put 0 here so that we have sufficient space to draw this. You have to draw this segment between the two units, like first one is 0 and second one we have, second one is 1. Okay, so 1. Why I put 1 here? The 1 segment, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Because the number of segment in the denominator is equal to, sorry, number of segment in between the two digit or two integer is equal to the denominator. If you can represent a number line with this method, you have to you can easily draw any number in the number line. Okay, I think now this is clear why there is 3 segment between the one, because the denominator is 3. So 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. And again 2. So 1, 2 and 3 means this is 3 by 3. This is 6 by 2. Sorry, 6 by 3. Now this is 5 by 5. 5 by 5 means 1. And again 10 by 5 means 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 means 2. 10 by 2. Sorry, 10 by 5. Okay, 5 by 5. We have to represent 2 by 5. So this is 4 by 5, 3 by 5, 2 by 5, 1 by 5 and 0 by 5. And 0 by 5 is 0. Same here. 0 by 3 is 0. 1 by 3, 2 by 3 and 3 by 3. 3 by 3 means 1. 4 by 3, 5 by 3, 6 by 3. 6 by 3 means 2. 7 by 3, 8 by 3, 9 by 3. 9 by 3 means 3. So this is very simple now. Okay, now this is 2 by 3. So this is in the number line 2 by 3, and we have to represent 7 by 3. So this is the 7 by 3. Similarly, we can represent various type of number. In the upcoming lecture or next lecture, we can discuss the exercise 5. Okay, thank you so much. This is the basic of the fraction, and you have to watch the video and note down all the things in your fair copy. Okay, thank you so much.